Hello everyone. I'm Weiken and my teammate Eugene would like to present about an assignment which is BAIT2004 Fundamental of Computing Network. First, this is a previous slide that we will present about network design, addressing design, implementation of network, and pin connectivity. So at first, I would like to talk about what is network design. Network design start with the identify business and technical requirement and continue until just before the network implementation stage. Network design also include things like net, network analysis, IP address, hardware selection, and implementation planning. With a good network design, it will help the company increase their task performance. Not only that, it also will more resilient and secure. A good network design also easy to troubleshoot when facing some technical problem. Not only that, it also easy to explain and adapt to the future technology. Next, I would like to talk about the computing network design assignment scenario. In the scenario, me and Eugene has been hired as a land engineering by a GoTech, a new manufacturing organization. So me and Eugene will has been asked to design and set up a small business local area network for the company in a different location. At the side, we can see there has four locations, which A, B, and C and D. For the A location is the production department. For the B has three department, which is admin office, human resource department, accounting department, and for the location C has a sales department, and for the last location, which is location D, has a warehouse. So that's all for me. Now I will pass the presentation to Eugene.
Hello. Now I would like to talk about the network design. So the network design I have chosen to create a network with a single router. The reason why I chose a single router is because it would be a lot more easier to configure, and I do not need to have another network whereby the router and the other router needs a separate IP address. So I would just need to connect location A's IP address, location B, C, and D's IP address together. Then they are able to communicate among each other. So as you can see in location A, it requires 4.1 million computers. So I have allocated 4 computers to represent 4.1 million computers. For location B, it is a single building. So the ground floor, which is the admin's office, it has 5.6 million computers. So I have provided 5 computers to represent the topology. And for the first floor, we have 2 separate departments, which is the HR department and the accounting department. So I have also given 4 separated computers. So for location C, I have given 2 computers, and location D, I have given 3 computers and 2 printers. Now for the addressing design, I started off with location B's IP address, because location B is the largest among the other 3 locations. Location B consists of 3 parts, which is the admin office, HR department, and accounting department. So these 3 total up would be the largest and the highest amount or number of hosts required. So this is why I started with location B first. And I have allocated the IP address to every single PC, switch, and also router to every host, and also the subnet mask. So these are all the IP addresses and the configurations. Now I would like to talk about the implementation of the network. Okay, so over here we have the network table. Regarding this implementation, how do I implement the IP addresses into the host? So it's very simple. So what I did is after creating the topology, let's say I would like to provide an IP address for PC0 over here, PC0. So what I will do is I will click on PC0 and then I will go into the IP configurations, and over here I would just key in the IPv4 address, the subnet mask, and the default gateway. The default gateway would be the router's IP address. Yes. So that is how I implement for all of the PCs. And for the local area network, how I configure is by typing into the CLI, going into the config terminal, and then from there I will go into the interface VLAN 1, and then I will type in the IP address which I have calculated, switch zeros IP address, and providing the subnet mask. Once I'm done, I would click enter. I will hit enter, and then I would type in no shutdown. And yeah, that is how I basically configure the PC0, the LAN, and next would be the router. The router is also the same. I would go into the CLI here, CLI tab. I would key in the I would enter the password first, which is the Cisco, and then I click enable, and I click in the password I have set, and then I would type in config t, which is configure terminal, and then I would type in interface gigabit internet. Oh, sorry, corrections. Instead of gigabit internet, we have to type in interface fast ethernet, because referring to over here, which is the port I have connected, is the fast ethernet 0/0. So after you type that in, and then you press enter, and then you just type in the IP address which you would like to assign. Over here I have already assigned, so I'm not going to type inside. And as you can see here, fast ethernet 00 with the IP address of 10.128.0.1/9. And then after typing in the IP address and the subnet mask, I would type in no shutdown, and that's it. That is how I configure the IP address for the router. And same goes to every of the locations A, B, C, and D. Everything is the same as I have mentioned. So that is how I implement the IP address into the host. Now I would like to show you about how I ping the computers from, let's say, example location A to location, let's say maybe location, let's take location D. Location D is PC17. Let's go with PC17. So this is PC0 pinging to PC17. Okay, 192.0. Let's say 0.0.0.5. And I can enter. The request timeout usually happens for the first time. So let's say if I ping again, 4 replies from PC17, no loss, no packet loss, everything runs as it should. So connection is established and there is no packet loss. One more ping here. Let's say ping PC12 lah. We go for PC12, 10.0.0.12. 4 replies with no packet loss. So connection is established and connection is stable lah. So that is how I ping the IP addresses among computers. So yes, that is all for my presentation. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.